If you've ever wondered how many parts it takes to build a navigation system, the answer is yes. Today we're unboxing the mini PC and installing Linux Mint. The first thing we need is a flash drive. Let's get that plugged in. And then we'll go to the Linux Mint website and download Linux Mint 22.3. While that's downloading, we'll go ahead and head over to the Balena Etcher website and download that as well. Once both files have finished downloading, we're going to open up the Balena Etcher and install that on our PC. And then we're going to run it. From there, we need to tell it what file we're going to put on to the flash drive. So we will find where we downloaded our Linux 22.3 Cinnamon, click that file, and the next thing we need to do is tell it where to put that file. So then we'll click Select Target. Make sure you select your USB stick, because if you select anything else, it's going to wipe it completely. So you don't want to select a hard drive on your PC. Now I'm going to speed this part up. So the flash drive's done. Let's get to the mini PC. We're ready to boot it using that USB thumb drive. This mini PC is about 4.5 inches by 5 inches. It's perfect for going underneath the navigation station and using very little power. It's got 2 USB ports on the front, 2 USB ports on the back, 2 HDMI ports, an Ethernet port, and the power connection. So let's get it all plugged up so we can boot it for the first time. Keyboard, mouse, HDMI, and USB stick. That should be all we need to get this running. Oh, don't let me forget the power cord. And success. Smashing the delete key gets us into the BIOS so we can make sure it's set up to boot from the thumb drive. We'll go ahead and save our settings and hit restart. I actually changed nothing here. That's the BIOS flash screen onto the Linux Mint icon. So we're running off the thumb drive currently right now. Remember, this PC also has Windows 11 already installed on it from the factory. Let's click Install Linux Mint, and then we'll follow the on-screen instructions. Select English as the language. Pick English keyboard. And the next part, I believe, is for Wi-Fi. You should select something. I'm going to go ahead and skip it for now. And then we need to install our multimedia codecs. We'll also click Erase Disk and install Linux Mint. This will erase anything on the hard drive for the PC and just have a fresh Linux install. So that Windows will be gone. Verify the warning, hit Continue, then select your time zone. After time zone selected, go ahead and hit Continue, and then fill out what you want to call your PC, and then make sure to put a password in, and don't forget it. We're going to need the password later on whenever we do an upgrade or an update inside of the Linux terminal. I chose Boat Nav because it's going to be strictly used for boat navigation. And this takes about 15 minutes to wipe your hard drive and install Linux Mint. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up just so we can get to the next part. Once it's done, it tells us to remove our flash drive, hit enter, and then it's going to reboot. And now you're on a fresh OS on the mini PC, not running on the flash drive anymore. So let's install OpenCPN. Just kidding. That's not going to work. I did not hook up the Wi-Fi. If you followed me and also didn't hook up the Wi-Fi, now's the time to go ahead and do that. Once connected, we're going to update and upgrade. So sudo apt update and upgrade -y will both update and upgrade your Linux Mint. Once that's complete, we're going to then try again to install OpenCPN. So for OpenCPN, we're going to do sudo apt install OpenCPN-y, and that'll download the files needed from GitHub and then install them directly onto the hard drive. This one's a quick install compared to the update, the upgrade, and the whole Linux Mint install. Go down to your search bar, type in OpenCPN until you see the icon, and then click it to open the program and verify it works. So that's it for this part. We've got OpenCPN running on the PC. Next time, we'll struggle bus our way through trying to get the Raspberry Pi set up and communicating between the boat and OpenCPN.